We are on Reddit today, and this guy says he knows the secret. He knows the secret to solving your Facebook ads problems. And he says, stop blaming Facebook ads if you don't do your homework. So it's your fault. Ads are not working because of you. Is this the case? I'm gonna go into this Reddit, I'm gonna analyze it, and I'm gonna give you my real opinion of how you need to fix your Facebook ads. By the way, I'm offering an Facebook ads account audit for only $1. And this is my promise to you. I'm gonna audit your ad account for $1. And if you don't see dramatical improvement, I'll buy you a coffee. To book your audit with me one-on-one personally, click the link in the description below. So do the audit and let's get started. This guy says I know a lot of people are saying that Facebook ads is not giving good results. It might not be the same as 10 years, but that's why the market gets sophisticated. Over time, it is a normal thing. Ask yourself, is what I'm selling something that people really need? Are my creatives good on the eye of a customer side of view? Or I'm just letting my ego talk in my head and blame someone else? Keep creating new creatives weekly and improving copy and offer. Facebook is engagement platform. If what you create don't make people excited to see, you probably will not be successful. And don't test the same ad set, test individually. Facebook will always go for more engaged creative over time. A test need at least 1-2 CPA and 1-2 days to analyze metrics. I would say this is the CPA it would need. I would actually leave it for a little bit longer, maybe like 2 to 4 times the CPA and maybe like 4 to 7 days for me. I usually like to leave my ad sets and my ads work longer. So this is something I do because 48 hours there could be delay in conversion. So I wouldn't trust just a few days of data. So maybe leave your ads work a little bit longer. So I think this guy's what is he saying? So he's saying you're not testing enough. Stop blaming Facebook ads and just test more. This is the secret. This is the secret, but you need to know what to test. This is the secret for a lot of people. So to make your Facebook ads work, we're gonna go on Canva and I'm gonna give you the secret. So you can test two things, right? A lot of people say that you can test a lot of things. You can test different creative, but on the fundamental level, you can test only two things. The first thing is traffic. And by traffic, this is everything you do inside Facebook ads. This is everything you do inside Facebook ads. This could be changing the copy, changing the creative. This could be duplicating ad sets, scaling ad sets, whatever you do to get traffic within the Facebook ads dashboard. This is something that you control. In order for you to test things, you need to do the test on Facebook ads. And there are like a lot of channels talking about testing things on Facebook ads. Some of the channels are good, some of the channels are bad. Of course, I'm the best Facebook ads channel out there because I go to real people and I provide real actionable solutions. I'm not like, oh, you just need to duplicate this and press this button and results will magically appear. This is what everybody says. Do this, copy this, and results will magically appear. Results won't magically appear if you don't understand how to run traffic. How to run traffic. There is a lot of things you could do. A lot of things you could do within Facebook ads to get traffic. And this is the first thing you should test. Within Facebook ads, you should test different audiences. So I'm going to test different audiences. Different targeting, different age, different locations, different groups, different everything. You can test everything. You should test different copy. A lot of people will say, copy is not important. I would say copy is extremely important. For example, I'm going to give you this simple example. When you buy a new iPhone, what do you take a look at? You take a look at how many gigabytes it has. You take a look at how many storage it has. You take a look what's the megapixels on the camera. You won't be able to understand that just by looking at a picture. So copy is extremely, extremely important. Then you have creative. You can test videos. You can test images, right? You can test a lot of different variations. So those are like at a fundamental level. This is what you need to test, right? And there is like targeting optimization settings, for example, interest, you can test Advantage Plus, you can test retargeting, remarketing. There is a ton you could do on Facebook ads. And this is the first element. The first element is traffic. And the second element, in my opinion, is very, very important, but a lot of people don't talk about it. The second element is conversion rate, right? The second element that you need to be aware of is conversion rate. And when I talk about conversion rate, this is stuff that happens on your landing page, that happens on your website, that happens outside the Facebook ads platform. For example, I'm just gonna give you a very, very simple example. Conversion rate, in my opinion, is like super, super important. Conversion rate would be the percentage of people you're closing. Conversion rate will be the number of people that are leaving their name and email on each page. So if you could break your funnel outside Facebook, you need to be aware of what is the conversion rate. What is the conversion rate? Yesterday, I talked to a guy and he was like, hey man, I need help. I want to get lower cost per result. I want to get a little bit more sales. How should I do it? I was like, what's the conversion rate on your landing page? And he was just like looking at the camera. He didn't know what to say. And I'm like, how are you going to improve it if you don't know the conversion rate on your landing page? How is this going to happen, right? Another thing I would like to give you. So there was like a study. I think they did a study in one of those fancy universities. And they said that athletes are improving their performance just by measuring. So make sure you're measuring your conversion rate. Make sure you know what's happening within your website, because it's gonna give you a lot of idea. If I could pinpoint the number one thing that will have a great impact on your conversion rate, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go on Google Images. Stay here with me. I'm gonna share what I mean. And I'm gonna type flip-flops, right? And I'm gonna just open these flip-flops for Temu. I'm not sure if you're able to see them, but those are very, very basic flip-flops. Probably those flip-flops sell for like it says 9 Bulgarian levs, which is like 5 or 6 US dollars. So these sell for like $5 or $6. Those are perfectly fine flip-flops. They look cool. You know, you can wear those on the beach. However, I'm gonna open a different example. I'm gonna open Crocs, right? I'm gonna open Crocs. And for example, Crocs sell for a lot more. How come a pair of Crocs costs, this is $50, it's like different, I think it's around $50. It's just like different currency. And just like a Temu flip-flop costs just $5. So what's the difference? Are those like Temu shoes 10 times better than the Crocs? Probably not. Probably they're not. However, the Crocs have a much better positioning. They have a much better offering. So the offer is much better compared to the Temu shoes. So number one thing that will play a major role on your conversion rate is your offer, right? Because if you have a killer offer, it's going to be much easier to run it on Facebook ads. It's going to be extremely easy to run it on Facebook ads and just make killing. And this is the reality, guys. This is the reality. If you want to run Facebook ads profitably, you need to be master at conversion and you need to be master at traffic. This guy made a very, very good point. He says market gets sophisticated, you know, sophisticated. If I type sophisticated into Google Images, probably you're going to see a fancy guy wearing a suit and a tie, right? This is the image that we're going to see. However, a market is sophisticated when there is a lot of products on the market. You have a lot of competition and you need to stand out. You need to be different. You need to be different. You don't need to be unique. A lot of people, you don't need to be better. So the Crocs are not much better than these flip-flops. Sure, they have advantages compared to these flip-flops, but these flip-flops also have advantages compared to the Crocs. So it's like very, very difficult to say. You need to be different. You need to be unique. There is this meme on the internet. Yeah, it says, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. It says, just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. But in internet marketing, within the internet marketing realm, I could say, just because you're better doesn't mean people will buy your product. If you're unique, if you're different, you're gonna get a lot of attention. If you're gonna get a lot of attention, what's gonna happen on Facebook? A lot of people will click on your ad. A lot of people will go to your landing page. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, this is interesting. I would like to buy it. I would like to see it for myself." So this is the reality. The market gets sophisticated. When the market gets sophisticated, you need to become a better marketer. A better marketer. I think this is a very, very good point. I think right now we're in the boom. We're in the gold rush. A lot of people are starting dropshipping. A lot of people are starting agencies. A lot of people are starting advertising on Facebook because Facebook as a platform is a very easy platform to advertise on. So I think in the future, we're going to see a lot more competition on Facebook ads. And those are the things that you need to understand. Because right now, Facebook is pushing Advantage Plus, right? Anybody can set an Advantage Plus campaign. Anybody in the world. Show a tutorial video to someone, say, this is how you set up an Advantage Plus campaign, and they'll be able to set an Advantage Plus campaign within 10 minutes. So the magic here is not inside Facebook ads. So what I think you should test, I think you should test your offer. I think this is the first thing you should test when starting on Facebook ads. You can position your offer in a different way, and you can communicate that offer and that positioning with Facebook ads, and I promise you, you're gonna make a lot of money. However, when we talk about things you could do on Facebook, yeah, you can test the creative, you can test the audience. However, if you have something that nobody wants to buy, you're just gonna waste a lot of money. And here these guys make another great point. Is what I'm selling something that people really need, right? And here I would correct it. I kind of agree, but I would say, is what I'm selling something that people really want, right? Because if you sell something, if somebody is selling something that you want, you do anything to buy it. And right now we see it. Right now we see it. People don't need like a $40,000 brand new car. They have an old Toyota. They don't need it, but they just want it. So there is desire. Is your product desirable? If you have a product that's desirable and that people need, that's great. You're gonna crush it. However, everything starts from here. Positioning your product to be more desirable. If you could position your product that is desirable and that is something that people need, you're gonna make a killing. A killing. So let's go back to the point. Stop blaming Facebook if you don't do your homework. I kind of agree. I kind of disagree. It's really hard for me to say, but I think you should focus a lot on the offer, a lot on the conversion rate. And I think you should understand how to buy traffic cheaper, better, in a more efficient way. In a more efficient way. Now, let me do something. Let me open my recording platform. Let me change the screen. Yeah, so if you need help with Facebook ads, make sure you click the link in the description below. Get the $1 audit. I'm gonna go with you. We're gonna sit down. I'm gonna go all over your Facebook ads account, and I'm gonna share what you need to fix. I'm gonna share how you need to fix it. I'm gonna give you actionable steps. This won't be like a thing where I'm gonna send you 30-page report. It's gonna be really simple, straight to the point, something that you could implement tomorrow. If you don't see an immediate results, message me on Instagram and you'll be like, hey, Niko, I did your implementation the way you did it. It didn't work and I'm gonna buy you a coffee. That was the video for today, yo. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm the best Facebook ads channel out there. I know a lot of people won't admit it, but I'm the truth. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe.